Have you ever used a magnet? Maybe you've played with one as a child or used it to stick notes on your fridge. If so, you've experienced the invisible force of a magnetic field. This force is what makes magnets so fascinating and useful in our daily lives. A magnetic field is the area around a magnet where its force affects other objects. It's an invisible area of influence that can attract or repel certain materials. It's like an invisible shield that surrounds the magnet, protecting and interacting with the space around it. Imagine the magnetic field as invisible lines flowing from one end of the magnet to the other. These lines help us understand how the magnetic force is distributed. These lines are called magnetic field lines. They show the direction and strength of the magnetic force. We can't see them with our eyes, but we can see their effects when we use iron filings. The filings align themselves along the magnetic field lines, making the invisible visible. Magnetic fields have some cool properties. They are invisible forces that can attract or repel certain materials, like iron. One important property is direction. This is why a compass needle always points north. It aligns with the Earth's magnetic field. Magnetic field lines always flow from the North Pole to the South Pole of a magnet. These lines are a visual representation of the magnetic force. Think of it like a racetrack, always going in one direction. The cars or magnetic field lines follow a set path from start to finish. Another important property is strength. The density of the iron filing shows where the magnetic field is strongest. Magnetic fields are stronger closer to the magnet. This is because the magnetic force is more concentrated near the poles. The farther you move away from the magnet, the weaker the magnetic field becomes. This is similar to how the influence of a magnet diminishes with distance. It's like trying to hear a whisper from far away. The sound gets fainter the further you are, just like the magnetic field weakens with distance. Every magnet has two poles, a north pole and a south pole. Here's the fun part. Opposite poles attract. If you bring the north pole of one magnet close to the south pole of another, they'll stick together. But if you bring two north poles or two south poles together, they'll push each other away. This is called repulsion. It's like trying to force two same-sided magnets together. They just won't stick. Section 4, Earth's magnetic field and navigation. Did you know that Earth is like a giant magnet? It has a magnetic field that surrounds it too. This field is created by the movement of molten iron deep inside Earth's core. Earth's magnetic field is important for navigation. A compass needle is a small magnet that aligns itself with Earth's magnetic field lines. This helps us to determine direction, north, south, east, and west. Section 5, Applications of Magnetic Fields. In this section, we will explore the fascinating and diverse ways magnetic fields are utilized in our daily lives and advanced technologies. Magnetic fields are not just cool, they're incredibly useful. They play a crucial role in various scientific and practical applications. We use them in many everyday devices, from the simplest gadgets to the most complex machines. Compasses use magnetic fields to help us navigate, guiding explorers and adventurers through uncharted territories for centuries. MRI machines use strong magnetic fields to create detailed images of our bodies, revolutionizing the field of medical diagnostics and allowing doctors to see inside us without surgery. Electric motors use magnetic fields to turn electricity into motion, powering countless devices and machines that make our lives easier and more efficient. These motors are found in everything from cars to washing machines. They are essential for the operation of many household appliances and industrial machines. Magnetic fields are essential for many technologies that we rely on, from communication devices to advanced scientific instruments. They are at the heart of modern innovation and convenience.